Welcome back, Brigandine fans. This is Double 77 Sugar here, and you are watching the Battle of Dilworth. Now, I'm not going to interrupt it by putting in a lot of crazy, intros with, certain monsters, or certain leaders talking to other certain leaders because I can't understand it. I think there's a patch somewhere, that I could probably try to include somehow, but I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how to monkey with that kind of stuff, so I'm just going to leave it be. Um, for now, if someone can suggest to, do something with that, that'd be nice. But any case, uh, basically attacking from the west, and got a pretty good position here. Leaving my bishop in the second row so I can Divine Ray. I can, leaving my Enchantress up in the second row, so I got a little bit of reach with my Frost attacks and Frosty spells, and I've got my Brangian back there. So basically, this is Brangian, Road Bull, and Elaine, and I just like to keep Road Bull and Elaine together, father-daughter kind of thing, kind of going on there, and just leave them like that. I was kind of hoping that Escalados would come right up in the front lines, but they played it really smart here, and they got a good hit on my demon here, for this side in particular. Um, just kind of wanted also to start up saying right away that there was a few battles that I just performed, and I misspoke a little bit, and I was actually sick during the videoing of a few previous battles. So I said a few things that, probably aren't correct. I'm pretty sure I must have said a few other things before in some other videos that people can correct me on, but yeah, I think I said something about like getting Divine Raid by Kai's army, which wasn't possible, and also, something about worrying about a centaur, and I think something else too. And yeah, so I misspoke pretty badly, and yeah, I guess I have to apologize for that, but maybe I don't. So here basically I'm just trying to, come up with a pretty good strategy because this is one of those oddball teams. You got a healer, you got a mage, and you have sort of a ranged attacker. Well, I mean, she has a ranged attacker, but you've got a melee in a way, healer and a damage dealer with magic. So it's kind of a different team. I've got 3 Hell Dogs, Rock, a Hydra, and just some other different assortment. So this is kind of one of those strange teams. And here, I figured, I could hit Escalados here, but I'm getting the dragon. It's going to do way more damage to the dragon, and I'm also getting the Griffin and the leader too. And for this, I'm doing a particular style of attack here, and I figured too, if I do that, I can Divine Ray him. I'll get way more, damage going their way, doing that kind of attack. But losing, kind of getting off topic just a little bit. But I just figured I'd, say that. But so far here, I just wanted to get a little pop shot on him. Maybe pull him back just a little bit so I can do a Hellfire from that point. What I've noticed and what you'll see in this battle is they have absolutely no healers at all. So as soon as some of their stuff gets low, they're going to probably pull it back, unless they feel like committing suicide and trying to stick it out just to keep this castle. But what you noticed in my last attack before was that I attacked Logres, and as far as these battles go, they're in particularly the same order that they were played in. But I'm doing a kind of an entrapment on them, and I'll explain more of that in some strategy videos that I'll bring out later. But you'll see the reason, the rhyme and reason why I did these certain attacks and why I do them. As far as how things are going in the Outworld map right now at the moment, basically I can explain that. So I've taken over Logres, attacking Dilworth right now, you're watching this battle right now. I have, you know, I moved from Tora to Logres, but I will move back, so there will be something to defend, you know, from Karabun. Ultric is still there. It's not a particularly very awesome team. It's a decent team. Baden Hill has a very, very weak team right now, and Sequest is starting to mobilize their army. They have Dinadan there and a few other big leaders. Not Kai, because you know he has to defend off Hervery at the moment because he's kind of back to his original position. But they're probably going to attack Baden Hill soon because they have a lot of good stuff. But they just moved. They just basically moved Dinadan there, and you know I'm going to have to maybe switch out a team. An army, you know, I'll have to switch out, you know, the little army I have down there so I can at least defend it with something decent, you know, in case they attack. Otherwise, I'll probably have to pull back, and I really don't want to. But in any case, that's kind of what's going on. Scalio is doing pretty well for themselves right now. They've got a pretty big army. They have a Archdemon and a Stone Golem. I don't know how they got that, but they lost their ball mod. It's gone. So that's kind of good. But in this battle, it's a particularly strategic battle as far as, you know, what I've done and what I did. I was like kind of aghast that I couldn't get that kill. I was like, oh, just give me a break, you know. I should have gotten that. But in any case, I'm going to try to level up Brangian. Hopefully I can get her all the way and, you know, have her in the final fight too, because she's pretty awesome. I just love Brangian to death, you know, as far as, you know, using her and, you know, just, you know, I think she's pretty hot too, you know. You know how they made her. The picture in the Grand Edition, I think it's kind of bad. It doesn't look as good as the you know, the North American version, and I don't know why they just changed that in Galen Wan's picture. It seems a little weird, but oh, you know, that's the way the Japanese wanted to do that. But in any case, you know, here I did some pretty good stuff, you know, as far as some things are concerned. I needed, you know, I wanted to leave that one space open so the little Ifriti Jin dude could get a good ranged attack and, you know, then throw something in that space, kind of close up that gap, you know, but also do a little bit more damage. So here, surprised they didn't work on the demon too much because I got a pretty good hit on it, but they didn't. They decided not to finish the job there, and so, you know, just killing off a few of their best stuff here because here's the thing: I'm going to be going to their last castle soon. I don't want to be fighting a whole horde of monsters, even though, you know, what I already know, you know, what is at the last castle, and it's still a good size. I'm glad it's not as good as what it could have been. And yeah, I could go and attack and retreat, but what I'm going to try to do is, since they, you know, they're going to have a decent force, I'm going to try to at least kill off a leader quickly enough to up my odds of success, because, you know, you're going into the final battle, and you know, if Zemeckis throws himself out there like an idiot, well, then I'm just going to have to, you know, do something about that, and try to, you know, capitalize on that. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, and you're going to, you know, see that, and yeah, it'll be pretty good. But yeah, so here, you know, got some pretty good stuff. You know, killed off a dragon. You know, got to kill off a little, you know, little hell dog or whatever it was up there. But yeah, I got some pretty good stuff on here. There's, you know, there's a few more things that I can do, but you know, there's really no reason for them to stick around and stay. There's really not much more they can do. I was kind of hoping he'd come forward and I could kill him off, but you know, it wouldn't have mattered in any case. I might actually have to fight him again at the final battle, so, you know, we'll see. So, yeah, they put some more stuff there. I was kind of hoping to kill off the demon, but, you know, just, you don't really get the chance to do that sometimes. You don't really get the chance to kill off, you know, certain creatures just because of the way the battle goes. So, yeah, I don't understand why they even bothered, um, you know, to put protect on if they're going to retreat anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the battle there, and there's really not much more for them to do. They're just going to, you know, get killed off here. I'm going to see if I can try to capitalize on killing off this leader too, just for the sake of experience. And you're going to, you know, be able to see that, witness that. And I figured, you know what, he's going to have a pretty good damage, you know, ratio. He's going to have a good attack, you know, because it's white on black, and he's double white, so he should be able to do well. Kind of hoping to send out that Hydra, you know, to kill off the, you know, the little wizard over there. But I have other things for that. I've got, you know, some decent stuff that will definitely give him a run for his money. So yeah, there's some good stuff going on with that. But yeah, that's the end of that battle, and the next battle up that you will be watching will be the Battle of Cadbury. So stay tuned for that. So I hope you enjoyed watching. It's 777 Sugar here, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.